I just got this new weight bar from Amazon. It is a little bit lighter than the big Olympic bar my husband has. I'm going to unbox it in this video and find out if it's something that will be useful. Close to 2 years ago, we bought an Olympic bar, and those are 45 pounds and they are 72 inches long. We've been using it for, almost a couple of years now. And it's always been not the easiest for me to use, just because it's so long. And it is quite heavy. Not that it's something that I can't use, but now my 12-year-old is getting into fitness and wants to be able to do bench presses and deadlifts and different exercises like that. He obviously cannot use a 45-pound Olympic bar. And so we were searching all over Amazon. Well, we searched everywhere, all over the internet. And we could not find something. I really wanted the traditional 35-pound Olympic bar. Those are expensive, y'all. So we wanted something that was in our budget. And really the main parameters were, I wanted something that he and I could both use. And bottom line was, I'm not trying to compete with this. So it didn't have to be the standard 35-pound Olympic bar that women traditionally use. So this one right here is what I went with. And it was only 50, I think, like with tax and all, it was $57. And so it was the cheapest option. It's hopefully going to get the job done. Because I don't really need it to be, I'm not over here trying to be an Olympic weightlifter or anything. So let's see what this does and if it's still going to be functional. The thing I'm the most worried about, I guess, is it going to fit on my bench? Is it almost too short this way? Or is it going to be absolutely perfect? And it's going to be something that my 12-year-old and I love. And my 12-year-old is always, he's a soccer player and he really wants to get stronger for soccer. And if this is something that will help him get stronger for soccer and get him excited about working out, then it was definitely worth it. All right, I'm making a big mess here. So there was different colors you could get. I really didn't care which color. I ordered this the first time off of Amazon and it was delayed and then it just never came. So got the refund, ordered again, and honestly, I just wanted the one that was going to get me the soonest. And it just happened to be this the chrome finish one. They had bronze, they had black ones, they had a black and chrome one. Like I said, I really didn't care. I just wanted it to get to me the soonest. So the one that we do have is a traditional chrome. And so, I guess it will match. This one is 60 inches, which I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, okay. It doesn't seem like 60 inches long, but it's 60 inches long. It's only 20 pounds. So let's give it a try and see if it'll fit on my bench. Well, what do you know? I've got to take off the weights before I can put mine on there. I don't know how it happens like this, but every time my husband's using lighter weight, he will remember to take them off. But if he's using the 45s, he never can remember to take them off. So let me take these off real quick. I'm always terrified to do this. All right, moment of truth. Let's see how this does. All right, it fits. That was number one. I was worried that it wouldn't fit. Something else that I thought this could be a little more versatile, because not only could my 12-year-old and I use this bar, but my husband, I figured, could use this bar for like bicep curls, for upright rows, for different things like that. So now let's put some weight on here and see what it feels like to do a bench press. This will be my first time doing a bench press with something that's not super duper long. Why does it matter? Especially if you are new to doing bench presses. Whenever it's so long, there's just so much weight whenever your shoulders are not, they're more narrow. Men have much larger shoulders, and so they're grabbing out a lot further out, and it's not so hard for them to keep that stability. But for me, having much narrow shoulders, my 12-year-old having much narrow shoulders, it's just really hard to keep that balance. And so it just makes it a little bit harder. So I'm hoping that this will be easier. So I've just recently went back to using the bar and doing bench presses. And I've only done, I think, 2 workouts with the bench press lately. It was supposed to be bench pressing with this, but it never came. So I know I can do the bar. I mean, I could do more than the bar, but because I'm pretty brand new, I was only doing the bar, and I was doing like 12 to 15 reps with the bar. So I'm going to go really light right now, and I'm just going to put 10 pounds on. 30, 40, let's go 15 pounds. I'm going to do 15 pounds on each side. And I'm not great at math, y'all. Never been good at math. But I know 15 and 15 is 30. 30 and 20 is 50. So this would be 50 pounds, which is just a little bit more than what I've been doing on the bar. All right, let's see. At least this will feel, I chose to do 50 pounds because this is going to feel very similar to what I've been doing, but it's going to feel different because it's not so far out. It felt good. It feels good not to be so long and not to feel like you are also doing a balancing act. Now we're going to try the deadlift and see how much better this bar is going to be for me for the deadlifts. While I'm going to get this out of the way, and I'm going to tell you a couple other specs about this that I forgot. One of them is that the grip is also smaller, so it's going to be easier to grip. Anytime we're doing really anything with this bar, it's going to be easier. My hands are smaller, so the normal grip on the 45-pound bar is just too, I'm not going to say it's too hard, but this is definitely going to be an advantage that it's a little bit smaller of a grip. It does still have the 2-inch sides so that you can put on the traditional weight plates. So we can still use the same weight plate. So that's awesome. It really is exactly like my husband's bar, except for it's shorter and it's only 20 pounds. So I'm going to try a deadlift now. Deadlifts is something that my 12-year-old is really into and really wants to be able to do. But that 45-pound weight is just, or the 45-pound bar is just way too heavy for him. So I'm super excited about this for him. But then for me, because trying to do that deadlift with it being so long, it's just so weird. And I know I could get used to it, but when you're trying to build your perfect dream gym, why not spend a little extra money and get what you want? So let's try this and see how it goes. I wish I had those big plates that you always see people doing in gyms. This feels amazing. It's much easier to control. It is You know, I'll still be able to put whatever weight that I want to put on there, but it's just going to be a lot easier to control. I would suggest if you are a female and you are looking to purchase a bar to be able to do bench presses, deadlifts, different things like that. Like you can do, you know, you could do back rows too, much easier to control. Lots of stuff you can do with this. If you are looking to purchase a bar so that you can do these moves, I would purchase this. Like I said, I'm not trying to be an Olympian here. I do not need a standard 45-pound bar. I just want something that I can work out with that's comfortable. And for females that have the smaller or the narrower shoulders, that have the smaller hands, this is going to be best for you. It's also cheaper. The bigger Olympic bars were over $100. Even the 35-pound bar was close to $100 or over. This one was only it was less than $60, and I'm going to be able to get the same good workouts in just as I would with the heavier bar. But it's going to be more comfortable for me. If you are a male, I mean, this would be a great bar to have in addition to your other bar if it is in your budget, because you can do bicep curls with it. You could do, upright rows. You could do other things with it as well. And then, your spouse can also use it for her bench presses. If you found this video helpful, please like and follow, subscribe, all the good stuff. And if you have this bar, or if you are thinking about getting this bar, please comment below and let me know, and I will see you on the next video.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification button so you don't miss your next workout.